What up, YouTube? Just want to do a quick video. It's your boy, that guy named Jay. Checking in. Want to do a video talking about this article that I read. Today was actually a crazy day to be a truck driver in Virginia. Um, well, I should say former truck driver for myself, but whatever. Uh, I seen a situation. We had an incident in the tunnel where a tanker got cut off by a bucket truck. And I think a bucket truck is like them work trucks, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. But cut the driver off, cut a tanker driver off, and the driver had to slam on brakes. It was like a 7-8 car accident. Luckily, no one was injured, but it was still a scary situation to have that type of situation inside of a tunnel. You know, when you're in a tunnel, you're in a very small, enclosed space, and, you know, things like that, man. With a tanker, I think they said the truck had hot tar. I'm not quite sure if that's is explodable or explodable. Excuse me. I can't think of the proper term, but or highly explosive. But it could have been bad, man. That tank could have been hauling gas, oil. I've talked to guys who be hauling nitrous. What's it called? Nitro. I don't know the proper terms, man. But it just was just crazy. But that's not even the craziest thing that happened today, man. I guess I gotta say a RIP to the Swift driver up in Richmond, um, who was found dead in his truck. They it's like you got the rumors and then you got the article. The actual article and the police report is saying that it was an apparent suicide. What people are saying is that someone was shooting on the interstate and just so happened to hit the Swift driver. So I don't know which is which. I don't know if this driver killed himself. I don't know if he was killed. Either way, though, man, that's a sad situation. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if he is from this area. I don't know if he was just, he might have been an OTR driver. But to get that type of phone call, man, that's your loved one being killed, that's just fucking nuts. I couldn't even imagine. Prayers to that family. And it just make you, you know what I'm saying? It just make you think, And if it was a suicide, that's even worse because it's so funny. A while back when I was OTR, I talked about, my struggles with mental health and just the things that, well, I ain't gonna say mental health, but I was saying something about how I thought I was depressed being out on that road by myself. And people laughed and joked at me about that shit. And people think that it's just some trendy topic to talk about, which people have made it into that. But you really have people out here in these trucks who are going through a lot outside of trucking. You may have a truck driver who had a falling out with his old lady. His old lady may taking his kids from him, or they had a falling out with their mom or their dad or their brother. You never know what someone is going through, man. You know what I mean? Like being out on that road on that truck at 3, 4, 5 weeks at a time, it's a mental battle. You go through every emotion imaginable, man. So for a driver to just call it quits and off himself like that, man, it's sad. It's sad, and it just speaks to the harsh reality that is trucking because you're alone. You're dealing with a lot of things all the time, 24 hours out of the day, and you're dealing with it alone, man. So I just say all that to say, man, take care of yourselves, man. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your family. Make sure everything at home is good when you come out on this road. You feel what I'm saying? Or when you go out on the road, you feel what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be OTR, you want to be regional, you want to be away from the house, just don't do it unless your house is in order. If your house isn't in order, don't even go out there, man, because whatever you leaving at home, it's just going to weigh on you. It's going to weigh on you. It's going to weigh on you. It's going to weigh on you. And it might make you snap, man. You may think that you're a strong person, but I feel like nobody who commits suicide knows that they're going to commit suicide. I feel like it has to be an impulse, a certain emotional or impulsive decision that just happens, and you just can't second guess it because you done already killed yourself. But I'm no expert on it. Nobody who's ever killed themselves has come back and told us what they were thinking. So there's no way in really knowing. But either way, man, just again, take care of yourselves, man. You out there on that road and you out there trying to provide for your family. Make sure your family is good because ain't no amount of money in the world gonna fix certain problems. You can't. Certain problems are internal. I don't care what you do external, how much money you make, how much shit you buy, whatever. If you don't fix the internal shit, it's gonna drive you apart. Take it from a guy who dealt with it. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of shit that I deal with my trucking situation in my life is internal stuff that I was putting off on everybody else. And until I started addressing it internally, I won't gonna get no better. You know what I mean? So just please, man, to the trolls, to the haters, to my friends, to my subscribers, everybody, if you're dealing with something, man, just know you got people that love you. You know what I'm saying? You just know that it's gonna get better. It always is. It always can get better, man. It ain't always got to be depressed, man. Talk to somebody. Reach out to somebody, man. You find you some trucking buddies. Get you a seat. Well, nah, don't get no CB, but get on Zello. Find you a trucking support system. You'd be surprised. I know Zello groups right now like RTI and I can't think of the joint with my trucking rocks, groups like that, man. You may, when you first go in there, they're gonna roast the fuck out of you. But at the end of the day, once you really start talking to them, you might have found you a whole new support system of friends or associates that'll keep your spirits up, keep you laughing, keep you distracted from whatever you may be going through, man. Just do whatever you gotta do, man. If you got any type of stuff going on, if you gotta reach out to me, man, I put my sideline number up here. And if you gotta reach out to me, just don't feel like you alone out here, man. Like, this ain't no joke. This ain't no nothing. Cause I know that feeling. You know what I mean? I was there to be out there and to be in a point where suicide is even an option, man. Just talk to somebody, please. Please, it's gonna get better. That's all I got to say about that, man. As always, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, trucking, stay prayed up, man.